Hey there everybody, redxparasite here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kirby Superstar Ultra. In the last episode we started doing Milky Way Wishes, and we got a decent chunk of the game, or sub-game, finished. So in this episode we are going to continue onwards, and we'll probably finish it if my estimates are correct, but you know how good I am at guessing, and I can't believe my hitbox wasn't touching his. And of course, you know you're a nerd when you say, "Oh, our hitboxes didn't overlap," as opposed to, "Oh, I didn't get hit." You know, of course, I have to mention that hitboxes. Die. I always think it's funny when I kill something just by running into it with invincibility frames. Alright, so there are some different ways to go here. I'm actually going to go up. Because it's a bit of a maze, more mazes that I know my way through. Alright. Die already. So, yes, from this papyrus we'll get bomb. Aha! Up us the bomb. Because all your base belong to us. Okay, let's drop down here. We don't need food. We're not hungry. We already ate. But we're just kind of like bomb this guy in this mission. And I'm gonna use copy on him to get his hammer, even though I'm just about to get hammer by defeating him. Yep, just did that. Hey, how convenient they gave us something to hammer right after we got the ability. Isn't that strange how they did that? It's almost like they designed it that way. But we'll just go through this tunnel, and we'll get to Bugsy, and wow! I told you guys that hammer was OP. If you don't believe me, you should by now. It's just too good. Alright, let's swim up here. We're gonna have a bit of a timing-based puzzle here. We're gonna hit the switch and swim as fast as we can and get through here. And that will net us stone. And so we'll just grab some health, grab the 1-up, and grab some sugar rush. I'm gonna kill things by running into them. That is just the best tactic. We get this, even though I don't need it. And 1 minute, I'm going to switch to hammer here. And show you how much of how pathetic this boss is. Oops, okay, apparently I'm not doing that great a job with this boss. But even with me doing really terrible, I still was able to beat it handily. Ha! Get it? Because it has hands? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I put you guys through so much. I honestly don't know why you're still watching. Aside from the fact that I don't know why you're watching my videos in the first place. Because I'm terrible at everything, including Kirby. Alright, I'm gonna go for wing again. Apparently wing is like my thing. Haha, wing's my thing. For these things. Just because we need to move around in the air a lot. And it's just the best. It's like it's like everyone in Mario Party 3. I'm the best! Alright, I don't trust cannons. No! I said I don't trust them! And I still managed to get knocked into one. Alright, save the everythings! Oh, wow, I can't believe I did that. I thought I was gonna miss some of those. Wow. I impress me sometimes. But, what we need to do, we need to hit this switch, I believe. Actually, you know what? I don't know if it's necessary. But I did anyways, so, there you go, take that. We'll just go in this door, right here. And, oh wow. I got hit. Don't get hit. And, in this door right here is, of course, Yo-Yo. I don't know if you can get the subtle, very subtle hintings of the, I'm forgetting what those enemies are called. But, yes. Yes, we have Yo-Yo now. So now we can be, hip. and do yo-yo tricks. See, yo-yo tricks, man, yo-yo tricks. Yeah, beam. Probably just the easiest to do this beam. If I space it a little bit better. There we go. Get ourselves some food that I didn't need. I probably should have looked at my health bar before I did that, but now you know how to do that, I guess. Okay. Just use beam again. Wait. Can I do this? Yes, I can. Oh man, beam just breaks this puzzle. Wow. I did not realize how easy that is with beam. You just kind of like reach through everything. Okay, so for those of you who do need it, there is a max tomato here. But what you're gonna want to do is go all the way up. You can stop on these floors down here, but they'll all be sub bosses, which don't really give you anything other than food, so they're not really worth fighting. But you do want to come up here and take on... Oh, wow. I never thought to look at this guy's name. I, for the longest time, did not know what his name was. And apparently he's Iron Man. So, yeah, that's a thing. But this guy will give you plasma. So, yeah, you can get plasma. And of course, they have some stuff over here that you can only get with plasma. It's like they're hinting at something. But once you get that, you can just head here. No, I'm just gonna chip away this damage like this. I'm just gonna mash the attack button. Wow, that was actually surprisingly easy. And I'm just gonna grab myself. I'm gonna grab myself a hammer because the hammer is just too good, especially against heavy lobster. Oops, that was stupid of me. But yeah, here's why. No, why are you doing this to me? Boom. Oops. You're gonna just die. Hammer just makes things too easy. It really does. But that is Mechai. Machine Planet. See, I would have spelled it M-E-C-H, because that would have made a little bit more sense. Maybe that was kind of what they were going for, the way it sounded, but... Shrug? Eternal Planet Half Moon. So, apparently it's a half moon and not a full moon, so we don't have to worry about any, shadows. But, here we have wind. High wind. Very high wind. That was entirely my fault. Too. That's the great part about all that, is that I have no one to blame but myself. So I'm going to blame someone else. Someone, I don't know, random audience member, viewer number 3. It's all your fault. And then here they give us a warp star, which kind of just takes us to the end. There's no disadvantage to taking that. It'll just save you a lot of hassle. So why not? Wobble Pet, that's why not. Evolved. Pokemon jokes. Okay, so down here somewhere, we'll find it eventually. There will be another pedestal. Here it is. Just gotta go down here and get yourself a power up that can hit a block below you. Which Hammer conveniently can. And we will finally get ourselves a mirror. Oh, wow. I was wondering why he wasn't hitting me there, but I won't push that. Now we can do... Look, we can, like, separate in all different directions. But I'm actually going to switch back to Hammer. I think I always go the long way whenever it comes to cycling through all the power-ups. I always go the wrong way. Whether it's, I guess, like, counterclockwise or clockwise. I guess it's a circle, but this is just kind of left and right. Oh well. Get ourselves some food. Oh no! Ow, my face. It has been bitten by a fur alligator. Speaking of Pokemon jokes. So in this case, taking the Warp Star is convenient, but you will miss out on the Maximum Tomato and the 1-up if you're really, really needing those, but I don't think I am. Oh, ooh, okay, so I'm actually going to do something here. Switch. Switch to copy. You can actually copy the cook. And this is, I think, the only time that you can do this. You can actually become Cook Kirby. Now, unfortunately, it won't do anything to bosses. But I don't think you're I am trying to switch abilities, and I am paying very dearly for it. But you can't do it normally because you can't suck up bosses. Actually, you know what? You can do it, but only after you kill him. So, yeah, Cook Kirby is the thing that exists. That's actually where Final Smash comes from in Brawl, is that right there. I think this is the first game that it's in. If I'm wrong, then, well, I'm wrong, and there's nothing you can do about it. Unless you somehow manage to invent time travel, come back and invade my video, and interrupt me right here. Okay, nobody interrupted me, so apparently I was right. I'll just keep telling myself that. But, here we have Ninja, and that's the last one, actually. So we are all done with power-ups. We just have to make it to the end of this room. And I believe this is the last room of this particular area before we get to the boss. So we'll just keep on going up. Grab ourselves life, because why not? And it's this boss. So, I'm gonna okay, just give me a hammer, please. I'm gonna show you how much you can wreck this boss with a good power-up. There is one key difference this time. So yeah, that it just took out the magician, but it actually starts with the magician. Ooh, he's attacking first. Ooh, apparently his speed is higher than mine. But yeah, just watch. 80 damage. It does 80. Oh, that is so ridiculous. So ridiculous that I don't even need to do anything special there. But you will get the final form. You know, this isn't even my final form, but actually this is its final form. It's the dragon. It's the Great Dragon. It looks kind of like a Dragonite to me, just the way it's colored. But yeah, I'll take this thing out in 2 hits or 2 rounds. So I can do 148 damage with hammer. I don't know if I've ever tried. Okay, apparently you can get 2 of those in. So the most effective tactic is to just use 2 of the B up, whatever it's called. And now our spirit is going up by 3, softness up by 3. Ooh, we're gonna be even more cuddly. Puffiness went up by 5, squishiness went up by 3, and heroism only 1. Oh man, I must have had some terrible EVs. Oh wait, not Pokemon. Sorry. But that is the last planet. So with that, we have everything we need to see Nova. So now we're gonna go and do that. Galactic Nova. So now we get to see, wait, this isn't Sonic. These aren't the Chaos Emeralds. What is this madness? But now we get to summon Nova. And ready. It's like a command console. I will grant you 1 wish. What? Plot twist! It's a really weird voice, but I'll roll with it. So, apparently, Marx is evil. Who knew? All went according to plan. See, he did get the sun and the moon to fight. He got Kirby to go into space and to do all of his dirty work for him. So, he's actually a pretty smart villain, if you think about it, because he made us do all the work. And that's actually usually how it goes, because, you know, why do villains actually bother to go and get things themselves when they can just steal them from the hero? Indiana Jones. And the sound's horribly decent. So now we're hearing the audio of all the power that we've gathered up, giving us the space scooter star thingy. I don't really know what to call it. But we have a boss battle coming up. Well, we have 2 boss battles coming up. First of which, once this cutscene actually ends, thank you, is the Galactic Nova. Oops. We need to actually intercept him. And so, we're gonna have a bit of a level here actually before we face the boss. And it's kinda a little like Gradius in a way, which I appreciate and I like. I always kind of like this when platformers will do a little thing where they have a spaceship scrolling segment. Because Kirby's Return to Dreamland did this too, so of course I always like that. And then in Nightmare in Dreamland you had the opportunity to control a Warp Star for a little bit of time, so it's nifty. So actually, you can just press and hold A. I don't think there's any real reason not to, because I think you shoot just as fast when you're holding it. So I am running into things. But there are certain games like Rayman games, the mosquitoes, those, and I got crushed by the screen. Well, I'm gonna be back in just a second, because I will get back to where I was. So I will see you there. This is not the time nor the place. All right. So I just had the game kind of like freeze up on me, like perhaps just kill my frame rate, and I died again. Wow. I guess I'll be back again. Okay, let's try this again, please. I was just commentating about how much I like these kinds of things, and then I get killed. Right before the boss, I might add, you know, like where I finally get a checkpoint. So yeah, karma is annoying sometimes. It just loves to hate you. But with this boss here, you probably won't see. Look, frame. I could not see what I was doing because the emulator was frozen. So this is not my fault that I am dying so many times, because I am literally getting killed by emulation pretty much. I do not have these many problems normally, and of course the game has to speed up and the emulator has to slow down right when the game speeds up. Yep, gotta love that. Waiting for the emulation to actually catch up. Jeez, that was a long skip of frames. Like, I've said this before that Fraps doesn't like this emulator, but it really apparently does not. But I mean, I think you can probably get the gist of this boss pretty easily. All you have to do is just shoot all of the different things around. It does look really nice though, for a DS. For games that are on the DS. Nice background, but yeah, that's Galactic Nova. That was a lot more difficult than it should have been. Oh boy. But now that we've done that, we still have one more person to take on, and I believe his name, it might be Marks. I think it's Carl Marks. I think Carl is his first name. Yeah, just not so very subtle So he has quite a few different attacks, which are variously annoying, or varyingly. Sorry, get my words confused. Oops, and I'm doing a terrible job at dodging them. But yeah, I mean, he has the one where he will drop the seeds on you. He has the one where he comes out of the ground. The other one where he will, like, sprout razor blades or whatever that is. But yeah, Hammer, of course, makes quick work of him. And then he goes into Nova and explodes. So yeah, that wasn't morbid at all. But that will do it for Milky Way Wishes. That is it. That's the end of this game. See, look, the game even says the end, so I mean, I'm right for once. But we have some credits to deal with, and again with the weird aspect ratios. I think this is square. The way that this works out, I don't really know why they decided to do it this way. Oh well. But we'll get our little mini credit scene here. I believe we'll get credits. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, credits. Love credits. Giving me time to just ramble about nothing in particular. But in the original Kirby Superstar Ultra, this was the last big sub-game. You still had the arena, which we'll be unlocking after this. But one of the things that Ultra does is it adds quite a few different game modes, and unfortunately, I'm talking about this a little bit sooner than I should be, because we can't see them. We can't see them yet because we have credits to go through. But there is still quite a bit of it to go. So it's not over yet, even though if I were doing the original Kirby Superstar, it would be close to being over. otherwise, I do like the sub game. I mean, it's fairly short. I think Great Cube Offensive is probably the longest one overall, unless you count doing every single part of Helper to Hero. Then that takes a really long amount of time. So don't worry. I'll be showing off Helper to Hero, and I'll be doing like a few things in that, but I will not be doing all of them on the LP. I might do a live stream of that, but I'll discuss that when I get to that at that point. But otherwise, I guess I can kind of do like a mid-LP thoughts on the project. Apparently doing the SLPs, it takes a lot more work than it might seem. I came to that realization that it's not as easy as just, oh, I'll record the video, I'll record the audio, and I'll just kind of like put it together and it'll be easy. No! I have to take the raw footage, crop it so that I get each of the screens, and then put them in the video editing software that I use, Vegas. Size them up, like scale them to make sure that they fit in the windows properly of the frame that I made for it. And then after that, there's like all the other things that I have to do for editing, like cuts and that stuff. So yeah, it's not easy to do DSLPs. So appreciate them, I guess. Appreciate me! I put my heart and my soul into this thing. And what do I get? Boss battles that are actually not that difficult, but can't complain, because don't worry, there will be some bosses that I guarantee later will kick my butt. So if you're looking for that, you'll probably get it, because the game will ramp up the difficulty once we start getting some of these later games. Like you will see, it will get tough. But I think we're at the end of the credits, just because I might be seeing Satoru Iwata's name and the disclaimer which says, all rights, including copyrights of the game scenario and music from the program reserved by HAL Incorporated and Nintendo. And we get the HAL logo, which is really weird because it's like a dog, and I think those are eggs. What? And it's laying like on a kind of bird's nesty kind of thing. But oh well, I guess we'll just roll with it, right? That's what we do in the past. That's what we've done in the past, at least. But credits would do me very kindly and actually end. Nope. Okay. Apparently, we have to see Kirby say like wave bye or well hi, and then fly off in the distance and more. Not like to be continued and more. Followed by ellipses. Okay, can I just get back to the menu, please? Yes! Okay, we're back to the menu. Okay, I'm happy. So, here's the next sub game. Actually, I think I'm gonna do the arena next. And then we'll get to Revenge of the King. So, Revenge of the King is where the new sub games start. So it's where the stuff in the original Kirby Superstar ends. But we'll do that all next time, because this episode's kind of getting a little bit long. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. redxparasite, signing out.